All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with the series of AVANT-GARDE versus Incept. It is map number 4. Hardpoint on solo. AVANT-GARDE do have the lead in this series 2-1. Vector, I mean, we've had a few technical difficulties.
Just a few.
Then we've had players DCing and then struggling to reconnect, but we're getting straight back into the action now. Hopefully, we won't have any more issues tonight. We're starting things off here with Hopi, and he's going to be rocking that Amelie.
Yeah, well, hopefully nothing else happening. I won't say anything about it this time, and we can see the entire feed lighting up for Avant right now. They are jumping on this hard point, get a few points here, and it does seem to go straight away in favor of Avant, but you never count out Incept. They can jump on this hard point just as quickly and regain those points.
Yeah, and the first few points here on this hard point is going to the squad of Avant, but Incept answering back very nicely here. You've got Hopi here, crouching down, having a dip in the pool. There's about 20 or so seconds left. Now, Avant have been known to rotate very early. They did in the first hard point back on Detroit. Interesting to see if they'll do so again. They do have the map spawn over on that north side of the map, and you can see them all pushing straight down that B side. Wolfie's going to be up high, and with about 5 seconds left in the hill, it's a smart time to rotate, especially when they had such a great spawn. Wolfie, though, is going to be caught off guard, and Incept got a very nice flank there. Yeah,
well, Incept now with the lead there, 5 points after that first hard point, getting those scrap points there. Jake is going to try and flank around, make sure to try and get this spawn here, but is going to be met and going to get the kill there on Izzy, just waiting it down. Incept now trying to break back into this hard point, but the lowest spawns are going towards Avant.
Yeah, and they're doing what they can here to rack up these points. There's still just over 30 seconds left here in this hard point. Wanted's going to be trying to go to work here with the bow, but look at this. Jake and Excite going to work. Excite picking up a nice two-piece there before being dropped. Jake's still alive. He's on the even money with that KD. He's rocking that Amelie as well, and he's going to be putting it to use, picking up 2 solid kills there. Nice work there by Jake. Tries to make it 3, but the Bow of Wanted is going to shut that one down. You've got Issei moving towards the middle of the map. He's going to be taken out. Lining up blue here for the guys of Incept. Hopi and Lakey both picking up 2 pieces. Hopi is going to be finally slowed down there. He's still on his 3-kill streak, though. Excite. He's going to be holding down the points here as we rotate towards this factory hardpoint. And what a nice setup here from the guys of Incept.
Yeah, not only did they get that last hardpoint, but got the spawn as well. Excite now seeing the first time somebody is contested in 15 seconds into the hardpoint here. Now has a 32-point lead, does Incept. So now looking very strong here. Avant need to get control of this hardpoint or the next one to come back into this one.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I'm just noticing here a couple of the guys here from Incept are rocking the Amelie. That is extremely rare to see. I'm quite fascinated by it. Hopi is on a 6-kill streak with it, so it's obviously doing good for him. That was a lot of tags from an LMG to not pick up the kill. He was going to be shut down there by Wolfie. Jake now is also running that LMG. So you've got Hopi. Actually, Hopi's now made the switch to the ASM-1, probably setting up for this next hardpoint. Indeed, he is right up here on the car park and just about to rotate. You had Lakey, Jake, and Hopi all rocking LMGs at one point or another. Hopi with the wire switch to the ASM-1. He's now going to be getting the flank on these players. Gets the tags out, but he is going to be shut down. So Incept are still in control of this car park hardpoint. Indeed, they're about to hit these triple digits, Vector. Quite a big lead on the 38 of Avant-GARDE.
Yeah, well, they've gotten that 60-point lead again, but I won't count out Avant just yet, as they did come back like we saw in the first hardpoint on Detroit. So anything can happen. It looks like their first possession of this hardpoint at the top car park here. They just need to hold this down. Now back down to under 50 points here. Looking very strong here. Then it goes into A Street. So right now it's down to Incept to just hold the points back and then hold the next hard point.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and they're doing what they can. About 15 seconds before they set up the rotation. Jake here, captain of Incept, is making this Amelie go to work for him. He's done amazingly well. He's got that flak jacket as well in case he does get naded. There's going to be a player right in front of him. Let's see these players set up for the rotation. Avant-GARDE are going to be in the position to do it. Wanted, rocking that Amelie as well. He's going to get shot straight up that street. Picks up another kill. That's 2 in a row. Tries to make it 3. He does indeed. Huge 3-piece to Wanted. Great work by him to lock that street down, and that's exactly what Avant-GARDE needed to hold on to that purple hardpoint, forcing the guys of Incept in that very far spawn point up on near the car park. And look at this, Wanted taken up in point-blank range. The challenge was taken up by Incept. He was going to be taken down there. You got Wolfie and Issei both trying to hold down the points here and just claw back some of this deficit.
Yeah, well, right now we can see it's under 50 points again. They've done a great job holding this A Street hard point so far, but they need to continue this rant straight through because the next hardpoint is going to be hotly contested in mid. So any crucial points here could be the factor and the deciding point.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And Wanted, he did really well taking down Excite there before in return Hopey dropping him. Wolfie, 18 for 17. He's on that 2-kill streak. He's going pretty good right now. And unfortunately, we are going to be seeing Jake timeout once again for the Incept squad. That must be frustrating for him. It's quite unfortunate. It should also be pointed out that he was going really, really well on that scoreboard. You can't really see it at the moment, which is quite unfortunate. He was 17 for 10 last I noticed. It wouldn't have surprised me if he was able to get that 20 bomb before he timed out. So Incept yet again at a disadvantage player-wise. They are still in front, but expect Avant to catch up this lead very quickly. Yeah, it looks like they've just set up for this hard point. Very unfortunate. Incept have had every single error not go their way on this one. Just this entire series, they've had fault after fault after fault with the team. So just very poor internet connection to the server here. Just hasn't been what they needed. And Avant now pulling back that lead. Now bringing it back even. The hardpoint is going to rotate in 5 seconds down to that B Street. Yeah, and let's just see how they're going to be setting up for that one. In fact, it is going to be the guys of Incept. There may be a man down, but their setups aren't going to be sacrificed. And you can see here, Lakey's going to be trying to go to work. Barney's going to be cleaning him up, though, leaving Hopey and Excite, the only guys alive. Hopey is going to be racking up the kills and the points to start with. He is going to be dropped. Now, you've got Barney challenging and indeed winning over this hill. He was dropped. Wolfie and Issei now trying to do their best to hold it down. It should be pointed out that although Avant have now taken the lead, how much of a fight this weakened Incept squad have been putting up. Oh, they've been putting a huge fight up on this one, only losing a few points here and there and getting points to their total in this last hard point here. So now it's about setups. They could definitely hold one of the next two hard points down if they can lock it as a team. So they need to work together now. They are a man down, yes, but they are still in this one. They just need to work together and bring it down, rotate early to get this next hard point. Yeah, they're going to do what they can. Let's see who's set up for it. It looks like it's going to be the guys of AVANT-GARDE. They're in the better position here to set up for this rotation. Indeed, there's going to be one player diving straight in. That's going to be Barney. He does have that ASM1. He's ready for those close-range battles. His teammates were going to be taken out. That's Issei and Wanted, both taking a fall. A lot of shaky shots out, but he was able to pick that one up. Lakey taking a fall, and Issei in the background there is going to be taking down Excite and Lakey as well, catching the spawners off guard. So it looks like this factory hardpoint is going to be going entirely to Avant right now. You're going to be seeing a big challenge by Incept as Jake now bringing in the cavalry to try and help this Incept squad clutch this victory again. Yeah, well now it's down to these last few hardpoints here. We are going to see it go over to top street again. So now it's down to the rotations again. Incept should probably try and get this early rotation here. They've got a pretty good spawn if they want to do an early rotation here. 10 seconds on the clock. Not going to gain much if they go through. And it does look like that Hopey is going to try and get it. Going to reach some resistance here and get a great two-piece. So he gets the spawn up the top here. But he's going to have to watch out to his right. Members are coming from everywhere. They need to hold down this hard point. Otherwise, it will be 3-1 to Avant and the series. Beautiful shots by Hopey. And he's not done yet. As I say that, yes, he is. Shut down. Hopey got 3 beautiful kills to lock down this car park hardpoint, 141 to 207. So we're going to be seeing about a 60-point gap with only 90 points available. They need to hold this car park hardpoint down and stop pretty much any conflict they can and just shut it down, nip it in the bud, so to speak. They don't want any contention from these guys of AVANT-GARDE, but as I say that, Wanted did play amazingly well with that LMG. Wolfie's ripping out one of his own. It is LMG City right now, and Avant are still walking away with points. Your score gap is going to be 70 points, which means the game is over. AVANT-GARDE walk away with the win here in the hard point on Solar and the series 3-1. Incept, their only map they took out was the SMD. But I just want to point out that this game could have gone so differently if we didn't see the connection issues that we've seen. Yeah, it's just been unfortunate for both teams there, mainly on Incept's behalf, however, just really unfortunate for the team. They looked very strong, and every single time Jakey got disconnected. So just pretty unfortunate, and it's now Host's end of the game, just mathematically impossible to win, and that's going to be it for the series. Yeah, we just saw those guys starting to quit out towards the end, so the game is going to end. Looks like it is going to be the guys of AVANT-GARDE taking this one out. So, yeah, a little unfortunate to Incept. Not too much to say about the series. Rough way to start the Call of Duty League, to be totally honest with you, but it's going to be action central nonetheless. We're going to be getting set up for our next series. That one is sure to be a fire starter. We're going to be seeing the guys of AVANT-GARDE once again go up against Trident T1 Dotters. This was the grudge match of Brisbane that everyone was waiting to see. And in fact, we did see the guys of T1 Dotters, Trident, walk away victorious from that one. Going to be interesting to see if we see that again here in the Call of Duty League.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that one. Definitely should be a great match, though. Everybody should stick around for that one. It should be a very close match like this one if we hadn't had those connection issues. All these teams are brilliant. Everybody in the league here has got something to prove here, especially after seeing Brisbane. They all looked very strong, so I can't wait to see how we go tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait for it either, Vector. So we're going to be setting up for that next series. Again, it is going to be AVANT-GARDE up against Trident T1 Dotters. Just a reminder for those of you at home, make sure you're following us on Twitter at ACL Pro to stay up to date for all the tournament information and results here from the Call of Duty League and our upcoming and previous events. Don't forget, ACL Sydney is only just over a week away, June 27th, 28th at Macquarie Uni. Can't wait for that one. We're teaming up with MacLand, a local land society, to put that one. I cannot wait for it. Guys, we're going to be setting up for this next series. Don't you go anywhere.